So welcome back to the final video in the Busy Girl Guide to Lean Living. I am Velvet Woodley, your online fitness and weight loss coach. So far you have watched video number 1, Change Your Mind, Change Your Body, video number 2, Nutrition 101, video number 3, How to Make Your Workouts More Effective. Now we are going to learn more about organizing your healthy lifestyle. You see, planning is essential to making good decisions and being successful in your nutrition and fitness lifestyle. You absolutely will not be successful without planning. If you wing it without a plan and leave it to chance and grabbing whatever is convenient when you're on the go, short on time, and stuck in traffic, you will certainly fail at incorporating healthy habits into your life. You can't expect to build a successful business without a business plan. You can't build a building without an architect plan. So don't think you will have any success here without a structured, science-based plan that is consistently practiced. Here we will discuss how to organize your life. We must decide what we will eat and structure our days. Nothing is going to make sense if you do not learn how to organize your days. How you look at your schedule and time is truly a matter of your thinking. We all are capable of far more than we realize. You may think that your busy schedule of work, kids, spouse is why you can't fit in healthier habits, but believe it or not, I have coached single women, young women who have few responsibilities besides themselves, and some of them still could not organize their minds and time enough to fit in healthier habits. In their minds, there was no time. I have coached lots of working moms and wives who simply made the decision to commit, and they made it work within their busy schedule. So as you can see, it's just really a matter of how you want to look at what's important, your priorities. After coaching so many from all walks of life, it is clear to me that while we all have a different capacity, most are capable of more than we think. If you are absolutely convinced that it is impossible, then it will be. If you close your mind to any other way of thinking or doing, then it will be much harder than it needs to be. I want to show you a schedule that was actually mine during the most hectic time of my life. I was a wife, mom, full-time student, and I fit fitness in 5 days a week. I worked from 8:30 to 5 p.m. This was absolutely the most hectic and overscheduled time in my life, yet I was the most active here also. I didn't have a fancy how-to video series like this, but an old-fashioned spiral notebook where I wrote down everything I had to do during each day and made the decision to make it work. I took the I don't have time out of my vocabulary and figured out how can I make it work. Now, you may work a third shift work schedule, so just transition this idea into what works best for you. But since most work 9 to 5, I decided to use a 9 to 5 schedule as an example. When I wrote down everything on my day planner, I knew that there were things that were no getting around, such as my work schedule and family. I also surprisingly saw lots of busyness from things that could be eliminated or at least reduced. No, you don't have to volunteer for everything, and no, your kids do not have to be involved in absolutely every activity under the sun. If you have older kids, start delegating some of the housework to them so that you are not overworked at home. Find out what your spouse can help you with and take some of the task off of you. After all, you are only asking for 2, 3, 4 days a week at no more than 30 minutes each day. That is not a lot to ask to keep the mom and wife of the house healthy. I really want both you and your family to truly look at it this way. It is important to make time to keep you healthy. You are the anchor of that family. Can you imagine what would happen if you weren't able to do what you do? What would that do to the dynamic of your family, both financially and functionally? So let's look at how I fit it all in during a very hectic time in life. I decided which day I was going to fit this into my schedule. Remember, it does not have to be every day, but at least, 3 to 4 times weekly. If this is brand new to you, if you're used to having a sedentary lifestyle and exercise is very new to you, start off with 2 days a week, but just get started. When I wrote down all the imperatives in my day, I saw that the best time to get in an uninterrupted workout was in the morning before the family got up. Now for you, it may be the evening after the family goes to bed. That was first thing in the morning at 5 a.m. for me. I went down into my basement or the family room. I put one of my favorite fitness DVDs into my DVD player or my laptop and got in a 30 to 45-minute workout. I was in the shower by 6 a.m. and I got the little one up by 6:30 a.m. The family dressed and ate breakfast within 1 hour and was out of the house by 7:30 a.m. I then dropped her off to school on the way to work. I got to work by 8:30 a.m. and worked to 5 p.m. Once I got home by 6 p.m., it was within this time I had to get in my homework, my daughter's homework, iron my daughter's clothes for the next day, and also pack her lunch for the next day. I did not have time to spend time cooking dinner because I already prepped for the week on Sunday or had food simmering in the crock pot all day. So now you should decide what is the best time for you to put in your workout time. Maybe morning before the family get up or at night before they all go to bed. This depends on when you are also the most energetic and motivated. I personally have less motivation after a long day of work and feel much more energetic in the morning. Going to work after a good workout puts me in a better frame of mind and sets my course for the day. Now, you may be thinking, oh, no way, I am not getting up that early. Well, I've got news for you. It can be done. You will make anything happen if you feel strongly enough about it. Let's face it, folks, we make time for what's important to us. I know a woman who not only was an upper-level executive, mom, wife, and she was completing a doctorate program, but she also trained in the gym at 4:30 a.m., 4 to 5 days a week. She would get up and leave the house to go to the local gym now. She didn't even work out in her basement like I did. She left the house and hit the gym before the family got up and then came back home to get everyone ready for school. She was then off to work and then back home to her home life and her doctorate studies. Her family and home were not neglected in any way. She was highly effective in doing it all. Now, I'm not saying that you have to put this much in your schedule, okay? Now, this example is someone who can fit a lot. She's got the capacity to fit a lot into her schedule without being stressed out. But you can put more. You can organize your schedule more to be more effective than you think you can. We all have different capacities, but we can do more than we think, than more than we give ourselves credit for. There are countless examples in your present life where you go out of your way for other areas in life. You go out of your way for your boss, kids, spouse, friends, church, etc. The goal is to go out of your way in this area of making time for you. It's just 3 days a week, 30 minutes each day, ladies. Can you do that for you? Will you do that? Just commit and decide which days you will be training. Then write down your schedule for that day. You can make it happen if you want to. It's up to you to just decide.